When I first moved to Oakland 7 years ago, I just wanted to get to know the city. I took a drive around the lake and I saw 8 mosaic trash cans. That was the first time I ever saw like street art mosaics. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I wonder who's doing that. It just really caught my attention. A year later, I happened to meet a guy who was doing the mosaics on the trash cans. So he told me, hey, if you want to work on this, just come by in 3 weeks. And he probably thought I wasn't gonna show up.
I'm Jesse Medina. I'm an Oakland-based artist. My passion is mosaics, and I do them on the streets as a volunteer, but now I'm also making a living off of it. I like to beautify the city of Oakland. I think that my art should be accessible to everyone and not just the people who can pay for it.
Thousands of people see them every day. It makes me happy every time I go and jog around there.
I came to Mural Arts in San Francisco for a job interview, and there was this guy sitting at a bench making mosaics, and he was really well dressed.
And I remember thinking like, oh man, look at that girl.
I didn't end up taking that job
because she had other obligations, but she kind of stayed in my mind.
And then a couple years later,
I applied for a stained glass position at a studio in Oakland, and there she was working.
And one day, here's this guy again, and he didn't have any tools, he didn't have anything with him, so I ended up sharing my tools for most of the job with him.
Now we're working together, and we started a business, and the future is bright.
Our business is called Mariposa Glass and Tile Works. He has an affinity for butterflies because they have such a major transformation, but they also have a significance for the Mexican community because the butterfly is a symbol of the soul.
My goal is to just make a whole bunch of monarch butterflies and put them up all over the city. Hope that they last, and I'm gonna smile every time I drive by and see them. What I like about mosaics is the durability. And I'm sure a lot of these pieces are gonna be there even after I'm gone.
We are in North Berkeley at Nielsen Arts, and we are celebrating their 10-year anniversary. It's about 63 artists that created a 10 by 10 piece. This is my first time actually showing art at a gallery, so it's a pretty special day for me. The piece that I made, it's a glass mosaic of an Aztec shield. It represents a symbol of protection, and not only that, it takes me back to my roots.
Mine and Jenna's piece sold on the first night, so I think that's a really good sign that our art is being accepted. And it's different. This is my passion, and I'm gonna keep doing it for as long as I can, as long as my body allows me to.
Unfortunately, this morning, I woke up and my hand was hurting, and I thought it was just sore. But, lo and behold, I have a swollen hand. It's a hereditary disease called Hereditary Angioedema that causes inflammation, and it could possibly be fatal. I used to get sick when I was a little boy. The doctors thought I had so many different things, and it wasn't until my throat swelled for the first time and I had to go to the ER that my doctor found out that I had HAE. I'm not gonna let this bring me down. This is a special day for me, and I'm here to celebrate, and I'm still gonna create art. The reason I'm able to work and use my hands is because of the medications that I'm on, and that's something that I really want other people out there to know. Thanks to modern medicine, anything can be possible.
The fact that there's acute treatment, it gives me comfort. If there is ever an attack, then we can treat it.
To be able to travel, even go to another country, that's something that I couldn't do before. After knowing that I could take the medicine with me, it's given me the freedom to just be the artist that I dream of. It's changed my life. I want to be able to build a mural with the HAE youth that brings awareness to the HAE community. I want them to be inspired because I nearly lost my life once. I was minutes away from taking my last breath, but now I'm making something of myself. I'm starting a company. I really want to make the best of it and share it with the world. You know, you could create beautiful art. We need to stay healthy, and I think the future is bright for us.